This is the kind of college football matchup that so often produces an upset. A team ranked in the top 25 going on the road into a very revved-up environment. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first swing today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Tulane's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Sticking with the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it. But the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Caught in the backfield. It's Gordon. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for some space. It's Gordon. Finding some room at the 25. And now the defense able to bring him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I don't blame the offense for trying to take a shot here on 2nd and inches, but the quarterback lost track of the time in the pocket. Now it's a much friendlier third down for this defense.
That sack sets up a third down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Touchdown, Rebels. They jump on top early. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Hayes. That'll pick up a first down out at the 37.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And tackled there by the defense.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. They'll run it here. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Punt over the middle. It's Hayes. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
With the catch, it's Lee. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Grabbed by the receiver. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Rebels will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. He could go. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today at Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Rebels will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The drive never gets going. A quick 3 and out, and now the punting team is out there inside their own 20-yard line. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Rebels line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss, to put them on top now.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The tight end has got it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Gordon. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
What separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the catch. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
The outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it in the open.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. That's reeled in. It's Lee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pressure is coming. Fires it to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. Play action here on 1st down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? taking a chance, and it backfires.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Lee. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion makes it second and short. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Pass caught, second down now. Gonna run it. It's Gordon. And that's good for a first down near the 40.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds his target. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback still with the football. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.